Yo, what is good, fellas? Hope you boys all had a fantastic day. We got a lot to talk about when it comes to Madden 25. Now, if you boys are new around here, we do post videos just like this one literally every single night. So if you guys like this video, you find it helpful, or for whatever reason, you guys really like me, good chance each and every single one of you is in the right place. Now, when it comes to updates on issues, glitches, things that EA has just generally screwed up on over the last few days, obviously, Mosphere dropped in the game yesterday, and anytime we get a large content drop, or more specifically, a seasonal content drop, you gotta expect EA to screw up somehow, some way, and fellas, there were multiple screw-ups. Now, I'll say two of them kinda sucked, but one of them was kind of a heater. We'll get to that one in a second. The first one, though, the mystery player glitch. Now, you guys can see here the mystery player, fellas. I'm pretty sure this is going to be an Atomic and Sue. We'll take a look at that in a second, but I picked the defensive back option. I got the middle linebacker option. I also now have the defensive back option in my item binder. Fellas, this was an absolute mess. I know a lot of you guys had the exact same issue. These items are going to be really, really good. I'm also pretty sure these will be, revealed with part 2 of Most Feared. But still, the fact that we were opening up this mystery pack, and no matter what you picked, no matter what position you picked when it came to the mystery item, you were getting the middle linebacker no matter what. And the fact that now I have 2 of the same welcome item player at different positions, I can kind of pick and choose. The other W thing we got here, fellas, I log on today, I have another Most Feared mystery item player pack. I have no idea what's going on with EA, but they're just throwing out these mystery welcome item players. There's another defensive back. I also have a defensive tackle. I actually have no idea how I got this one, but I'm taking the DT. All I know, EA screwed up big time. If you guys are missing your welcome item player, the specific one you picked, you should be getting some form of a make rate. I believe that's what I just ripped open, but you guys can see there, top left, defensive tackle. Right here, cornerback. This is the one I originally picked, and then down here, middle linebacker. So whoever the mystery Atomic and Sue player item we get, whatever he's looking like, whatever one is the best between middle linebacker, DB, and now defensive tackle, I get to choose from. If you guys just picked Taysom Hill, you have nothing to worry about, but if you did pick the mystery item player, I would expect to see some form of a make rate get pushed out to your account sometime today, if not already. That was the big one yesterday. When you first log in and you're not getting the correct card, it's kind of an L. But if you guys did come over here yesterday, right when content went live and played through your solo challenges, this pack down here in the Most Feared 13th Anniversary Solo Challenges, the 82 overall or 82 plus pack, was basically guaranteed to give out a 90 overall. Now, I can't confirm and say it was guaranteed to give out a 90 overall, but EA pulled these solo challenges after like an hour. So if you didn't log in right away and got them done, you probably weren't going to pull a 90. But fellas, so many of you guys pulled a B&D 90 overall champion as soon as these went live. And honestly, hey, that's a dub. Like, yeah, sure, it's a little bit of a screw up on EA's part. They did pull it after like an hour or so, but like, holy shit, how many of you guys pulled a 90 overall champion? If you guys did pull a 90 overall champion out of that 82 plus pack, let me know who you pulled down below, because I saw some heat. Jamar Chases, we saw a lot of Champ Baileys. It was a good glitch. EA is going to screw up. They typically screw up a lot. We'll get back to another screw up they had here in a second. But for every screw up they have, give us a screw up that kind of benefits the community. And the fact that we were pulling straight heat out of their B&D packs, that's a dub. Also, it's a B&D pack, EA. Why did you feel the need to change it in the first place? Like, come on. But still, people ate. I'm here for it. I personally did not get those solo challenges done in time, and I pulled 87 overall Jared Goff, who is now going to be a quick sell item for me. And the last Most Feared related glitch had to do with the brand new MUT draft mode. They basically pulled it as soon as Most Feared went live, and it was brought back at like 6 p.m. today. Really cool mode. Taking a look at the rewards though, because we really haven't gotten a look at these yet. 5 wins is what they're calling a flawless or a perfect run. If you go 5-0, you're getting 9,300 fear, a flawless run pack. We'll talk about that in a second. And then another entry token. 4 wins, 9,300 fear, and then another entry token. 3 wins, 5,300 fear, your entry ticket back. 2 wins, 3,200 fear, 1 win, 1,100 fear, and 0 wins, 13 fear. Now, these flawless or perfect run packs earn the following rewards. First, spooky pack. Second, a scary pack. Third, a terrifying pack. Fourth, 89 overall Carlton Davis. Fifth, 90 overall Most Feared fantasy pack. And sixth, a scary pack. So it kind of looks like you want to at least get 4 of them done. That Carlton Davis card looks really, really good. We ranked the best free most feared cards earlier today, and I'll just tell you guys, Carlton Davis was a top 4 card. Card is legit. Now this draft mode is where the free Brock Purdy is supposed to be obtainable in. Maybe it's from that 5th win. I'm not too sure. We'll just have to wait and see, and tomorrow I'll let you guys know when somebody can confirm how many perfect runs you got to get to unlock Brock Purdy. That's everything regarding most feared, but fellas, we are not done. If you guys have any Gridiron Guardian cards and you're coming over here and you're taking a look at your players and wondering where did my Surge Chem go, EA completely removed it. There is no longer any Surge or Gridiron Guardian Team Chem boost at all in this game. Talked about this at length the other day, how I was like, yeah, they should probably take it off the players that aren't a part of the promo, but the promo-specific cards should still have the specific promo boost. Well, the 95 overall champions went down to 88s, and when they did that, they completely pulled out the Surge Chem boost. A real issue with this was EA didn't tell us this was happening. Like, I personally did not care for the Surge Chem boost. I mean, I used it because it was there, but I didn't build a team around it. I'm sure a lot of you guys, though, did build a God Squad based around this Surge Chem boost, and now you're kind of shit out of luck. Those cards are all cheaper because the Chem is gone. They're not nearly as good, and like, EA didn't tell us. Going forward, I have no idea how to play this out. We have all of these brand new most feared factions. Is EA just gonna pull those once most feared is gone? I don't think so, but again, I didn't think they were gonna completely remove the Surge Chem, so it's kind of hard to say. I don't like this change whatsoever. Like, I don't mind taking it off of Redux Tyreek Hill, but Terry McLaurin, a Gridiron Guardian Surge player, should still have his promo Team Chem. And if they were planning on doing this, they should have told us on Thursday during Good Morning Madden, or during Wednesday, or shot us a tweet, or something. This, right here, not telling the community is exactly why EA gets shit on. I will say, Most Feared, for the most part, has been a really good promo. Champs are really good, lots of free content, but it's little shit like this that just gets people going. And like, usually I try to stay semi-positive, but when EA screws up something like this, it's like, guys, like, alright, how? How do you not mention this? You're clearly thinking about it, just say it. But that is my ramble about Gridiron Surge Chems for the day. Let me know down below, how are you guys feeling about it? Did you build a team based off Surge Chems? I don't know if you like fully would build a team off Surge Chems to be like 100% Gridiron Guardian Surge chemistries, but the fact that they didn't say anything about it just kind of rubs me the wrong way. Just wanted to throw a quick reminder in here about head-to-head ranked. You guys can see right there, 13 days, 15 hours, and 51 minutes. If you want to come in here and unlock Jalen Hyatt, 92 speed Jalen Hyatt, I would begin your grind right now. He's going to be a really good free card, and you have literally less than 2 weeks. So if you want it, I would lock it and start grinding this right now. The head-to-head ranked grind is a little bit easier. They did lower the RP requirement, but still, if you want them, it's going to take you guys a lot of time. I've played about 34 games. I'm winning 1 out of like every 3 games I'm losing, so I'm shooting like, what, 70% win rate, and I'm currently sitting in gold 3. It's a grind. It's, you know, a significantly easier grind, but I would still come in here and grind for Jalen Hyatt at the minimum. Something interesting I found in the store today, it really has no effect on the game whatsoever, but there's a breakout special offer just chilling in the store over here. If you guys have 20 bucks, maybe open it up, or did EA just casually pull it? That would actually be hilarious. It had a timer on it for... yeah, so they actually totally pulled the breakouts packs. Earlier today, there was a bunch of breakout packs. I didn't think they were supposed to be there, but there was like a breakout LTD opportunity pack just chilling in the store for 20 bucks. It's gone now. Again, that just kind of proves my point that EA can pull and change things just like that. So when content is still missing, how is content still missing? Shout out Ultimate Alumni and Rookie Premieres. Now, taking a look at the training store, I would stay away from every single training opportunity pack you guys have. They're usually absolute dog shit. There are times when mystery packs have been on a slight heater, like a slight heater for like a day. Promise you, it's not going to be on day 2 of one of their biggest promos. They want you to waste your training on this pack. I would stay away from everything training, training-wise. I was about to say training variety packs, but we don't even get those anymore, so stay away from the training store in general. Taking a look at the ticket store, though, some cool stuff in here. I would just continue to hold on to your season tickets. We'll talk about, when is the best time to use them. I'll tell you guys right now, it's whenever we get the 91 overall upgrade token. All of these other upgrade tokens will get a slight discount, and the fact that season tickets just roll over, you don't have to do anything special with them, they don't cut down in half. Every single season, you're keeping your same season ticket balance. really doesn't give you that initial drive and want to spend them. So unless you absolutely really want one of these Season 3 90 overall players today, hold on to your season tickets. I would stay away from all of these packs. They're not worth it. They're trying to steal your season tickets. Focus on the players. But still, I would just hold them. Season 4 is going to be the harvest season, but we also should be getting like 94, 93 overall season players in about a month. So if you can hold off and just upgrade maybe 1 or 2, but can wait until a little bit later into Season 3, that's what I would recommend you guys do with your season tickets. Last thing store related before we slide on over for our first ever most feared market talk. I'm excited. We're going to talk about the fear store quickly. We'll dive into all the fear stuff later this weekend, but just want to let you guys know right now the worst thing to spend your fear on are these 87 overall most feared heroes. You will earn more than enough free fear. That is a really hard sentence to say. Free fear. We're calling it Batman currency over here. You'll get enough free Batman currency to actually get a 90 overall B&D most feared champion. I'd honestly recommend just holding off from ripping open this pack until we have part 2 or part 3. We're seeing MUT Leaks with part 2 players, and well, we have Randy Moss coming into the game, so it's going to be a banger after banger most feared drop. And if you don't absolutely want any of the cards and you can afford them to buy them, I would hold off and wait until we see what else we got. But again, you will be able to get one of these for absolutely free, which is actually a dub, so shout out EA. But now time for my favorite part of the night, a most feared market talk. So kicking us off, we got Micah Parsons and AJ Brown. Micah Parsons is a very good card, but for his current price point, fellas, stay the freak away. 89 speed, 89 excel, 85 tackle, 87 block shed. It's just not doing it for me. It's a really good card. Do not get it twisted. It actually is doing it for me. If I could, was a MUT quadrillionaire, sure, Micah Parsons would be on my squad. But at 1.528 million coins, yeah, save your coins, go pick up his game time card. Obviously not going to be as good, but it's only 2 speeds slower. Taking a look here at AJ Brown, another absolutely insane card, but actually not that much different from other wide receivers we have in the game. Like, sure, it's AJ Brown. Sure, he's probably the best wide receiver in the game, but Jamar Chase, from the same exact content drop, looks really similar to AJ Brown and is not selling for 1.6 million coins. If you have DK on your squad, please sell him off. He is not worth 1.9 million coins. Same thing with Jordan Mason and Vita Vea. Like, don't get it twisted. I think all of these cards are really good. I mean, they're the top tier cards in the game. Not worth their current price points. As for Leo Chenal, the Gauntlet reward, there's already one up, so shout out whoever went 10-0 in the Gauntlet. Taking a look here at his official price, currently 2.2 million coins. If you manage to go 10-0 in the Gauntlet, sell off Leo Chenal for 2.2 million coins. He is not worth that current price point. Alright, so diving into the most feared 90 overall champions, fellas, look at Jamar Chase's stats. So similar to AJ Brown. Now, obviously, Jamar Chase is the most expensive, most feared champion. Might not be obvious, but it is the truth. 569,000 coins versus 1.6 million coins. I mean, what's really that different between the two cards? One's a limited time. That's pretty much the only other reason you would want to have, AJ Brown versus Jamar Chase, or if you run an Eagles theme team, I guess, but still. They're basically the same player. Antoine Winfield here for 423,000 coins. I mean, he's a short safety. It makes sense why he is significantly cheaper. Max Crosby's also really, really good. Ricard as a fullback makes sense for his price. Demario Davis is sneakily underrated in this game, but again, 458,000 coins for a middle linebacker. I'm going to pass on that, and I think a good majority of you guys probably should. Antonio Gates, same thing for him. Champ Bailey going for 524k is a really good value right there. I get it. He has terrible zone coverage. I believe it's 84 zone. You can chem it up to like 85. It's 83 zone. Wow. So you can chem it up to like 85, 86. Still, 83 zone is a little bit shitty, but it can still get the job done, especially on a lot of your guys' teams. Tom Brady, really slow. Will Shields, it's a right guard. To sum up all the most feared champions, don't buy them right now. Wait until most feared part 2 drops. Those cards will go down in price. Jamar Chase is the best one, most likely. I know he ranked the best yesterday, and I had Champ Bailey in front of Jamar Chase. Opinions change. I think, Jamar is now the best 90 overall champ. I think Champ Bailey is number 2. I have Champ Bailey on my team. Been really good for me, yes, but I've seen a lot of you guys. Not been the biggest fan of Champ so far. As for the 90 overall team of the week cards, I don't really think we need to dive into these too deep, except they're not worth 600,000 coins or 500,000 coins. If you have one of them on your team, please sell them off. The only reason these cards are selling for so many coins is they're the first drop a 90 overall team of the week. So they will go down in price. So if you have any of them on your squad, sell them off, pick them up next Wednesday. On to some limited times. We got limited time Reggie White, Minister of Defense, not worth his price. I know. Use Max Crosby. Sell Reggie White, pick up Max Crosby. Wildman, sell off Wildman, pick up DeMario Davis. Warren Sapp, I hope you guys aren't using Warren Sapp on your team. 1.2 million coins on a defensive tackle. Fellas, I'll tell you guys one thing. Your DT is not worth 1.2 million coins ever in Madden. Steve Hutchinson, same thing for your left guard. Never worth 1.5 million coins. If you have either of these two cards in your team, please sell them off. Tyler Algier, 333,000 coins. And we have never taken a look at this card. He just kind of dropped with most feared. Taking a look at him right now, though, 88 speed, 93 truck, 91 break tackle, 5'11", 211 pounds. The real reason you're picking up this card is for the angry runs X factor. Besides that, I really don't see a need for this player on your team. He's 300k for a reason, a little bit on the slower side, but it's an angry runs player. Angry runs is back, and I'm a fan of it. I know a lot of you guys are not too excited about that. For me personally, though, the more broken the game is, sometimes it can be fun. And I guess I don't mean broken, but I mean just kind of like arcadey at times. I think Angry Runs is a good thing for the game. As for the Gridiron Guardian Champions, if you guys want to pick up any of these cards, I'd wait until part 2 of Most Feared drops and then go for it. Or you can pick them up today. I think this price point of like 400 to like 350,000 coins is cool. But by Most Feared Part 2, they'll be sitting between 350 and 300k. So if you can wait until then, that's your go-to time to pick up any Gridiron Guardian Champion. As for the breakout limited times, Joey Porter, Jalen Waddle, Cam Curl, and Jordan Love, I'm still going to be a buy on Waddle and Cameron Curl. Porter and Love are sells for me. We just have better quarterbacks in the game for Love, and Porter is not worth a million coins. So if you have either of those two, please sell them off and go pick up Will Levis and then any of the champion cornerbacks. Porter, not worth a million coins. As for AKA limited times, you guys should know how I feel about Gronk. Please sell them off. They're just better tight ends in the game. Shout out Dalton Kincaid. And for Creed Humphrey, fellas, you cannot tell me 650k is a valuable price to pay for a center. It's a center. He just snaps the ball. He blocks, but like, come on. And the most disappointing thing about this Creed Humphrey card in general, not that he's a limited time center, his motivator Chem, they actually did update it. I believe originally it was just +1 strength to centers. Now it's left guard and right guard, and you get +1 awareness. I don't really care for strength and awareness on my left guard, right guard, and center. If they really wanted to cook with this card, they would have given like +1 speed to wide receivers. They didn't. That's exactly why he's selling for 650,000 coins as the best center in the game. If you guys are planning on picking up any of the 89 overall champion AKAs, wait until Monday when AKAs do drop. I'm sure we're going to get a banger of a drop. We're still doing Andrew Luck and a Denzel Ward, I believe. So when those two cards do drop, 1, my token pack might be opening for Denzel Ward, and 2, Andrew Luck will tank Patrick Mahomes' price. Legends, wait until tomorrow if you guys want to pick up any of these players. Drew Brees, DeMarcus Ware, Herman Moore, and Arenas Williams will all probably most likely be under 200,000 coins, except DeMarcus Ware, he'll probably be like 300 to 275k. All really good prices tomorrow. Saturday, Legends. We also have Legend reveals to take a look at in a second here. Team Builders, we talked about this yesterday, I believe. These are all buys, 350k and under. David Andrews? I mean, do you want to spend 420k on a center? The only way you should is if you run the specific theme team he needs. Besides that, you don't need it. Here's the reason you guys are going to grind head-to-head ranked. Jalen Hyatt, 92 speed, 91 jump. I mean, come on, fellas. Lock in. Get done with this. Also, all 32 team chems, so you can chem him up to 93 speed. I don't care that he's an 89 overall, and we have 91s in the game. He has 93 speed on any theme team. Lock in. Grind head-to-head ranked. Taking a look here at the 88 overall Redux, I don't hate any of these cards at this current price point. I mean, Tyreek's a little bit expensive, but again, it's a 90 speed wide receiver. He's the cheapest one you can pick up today. Obviously, probably the worst. I mean, Jamar Chase is better, AJ Brown's better, but it's 90 speed. It's Tyreek Hill, 450,000 coins. I don't hate it. Joey Bosa still sucks. Nate Wiggins and Xavier Worthy. Xavier Worthy's definitely not worth his price. 89 speed, I believe he's sitting at currently. Yeah, 89 speed. There aren't many 89 speed wide receivers in the game to begin with, but I still don't think he's worth 423,000 coins, especially when we have 90 overalls in the game. The rest of the Reduxes, though, if you want them, go out there and pick them up. Same thing with breakouts. Joshua Williams is actually a little bit too expensive. Anything under 200k for breakouts, I'm a fan of. 200k and above, I'm like, why are these cards still 200k and above? Team of the week, 88 overalls. I saw Troy Anderson last week for like 150,000 coins. If he gets down that low again, buy of the week. 200k, a little bit too much for me. Rest of them, I don't love any of the cards. Jonathan Taylor is cool. That's a decent price to pick him up, but there are just better running backs in the game at a similar price point. Fields, 200k. He's an 88 speed quarterback. He also got benched for Russell Wilson this week, so yeah, rough one right there. Genuinely cannot believe Russell Wilson, no, not Russell Wilson, Justin Fields has a Team of the Week card in 2024. Just, yeah, let that sink in. Other AKAs, the 88 overall AKAs, if you want them, pick them up on Monday. But also, I mean, B-Rack's price point way too expensive, but like Hitman and Gronk, I don't like Gronk, but his price point isn't terrible. Bosa still sucks. As for the 88 overall Legend set champs, wait until tomorrow. Fellas, it's like, what, 12 hours away? Not even. You can make it until 10:30 a.m. Eastern time to pick up Legend Saturday morning. I think a good place before we slide over to MUT Leaks and Legend reveals will be 87 overall. I guess we'll call it Most Feared and Reduxes. All of these cards are buys. Darius Slay, that's a little bit too much for him. Wait until he goes under 200k. I'm sure if you guys sit around here enough and just monitor Slay's price, you can find one for well under 200k. There's a lot up right now, so be on the lookout for Slay under 200k if you want them. The rest of them, though, big fan of all of these cards. All pretty solid. I mean, some of them better than others. LT, not a very good card whatsoever, but, you know, he's here for the vibes. As for the 87 overall Most Feared players, way too expensive, but if you need them for a specific theme team or something, hey, I picked up Forbes Commander Legend, so I don't know if we call him a legend, but he's a commander. Also just want to say, I kind of love the Team of the Week card art this year. I don't think I've given it enough like credit. It's so clean. Van Ginkel's card art is one of the cleanest looking things I can just look at. Like, I could just look at this. I'm like, damn, this shit's kind of clean. Alright, fellas, so we do have confirmation on how to get the 90 overall Jordan Poyer. Shout out Mink Suit. He's letting us know you gotta win a Super Bowl in the Legend division. So in order to get the 90 overall Jordan Poyer, who in my opinion is the best free Most Feared card you guys can unlock, you gotta win a Super Bowl in the Legend division. So lock in. That card is so freaking good. A free 90 speed strong safety. Say less. I think we just scroll through MUT Leaks tonight. There is so much to take a look at. First up, the LTD opportunity pack for part 2 of Most Feared. Okay, really cool. We also have the LTD opportunity for part 3. Looks like Tariq Woolen will be coming with part 3 of Most Feared. Whatever, it's Tariq Woolen, going to be a stud. This is the Ndamukong Suh mystery item player. Yeah, a lot of us are going to have a Ndamukong Suh cornerback out there on our field. 89 speed, you guys can see down there. This card is going to be gross. Also, all 32 team chems, so 90 speed pretty much on any theme team, or any theme team, it will be 90 speed. So, yeah. Oh, we got more, champs. MUT Leaks, you guys are on a generational run. Trent Williams, 90 overall champion, coming with the Most Feared promo you guys can see here. Commander Legend, let's freaking go. It's a left tackle. I mean, how excited can you guys get about a left tackle? This one, though, Randy Moss is coming. You guys can see 90 overall champion, Randy Moss. But I want to highlight something really quick. 89 speed, are you kidding me, EA? Have you ever watched Randy Moss play football? He is so much faster than 89 speed. Still, 6'4", Randy Moss, going to be an absolute stud. Is it bad to say I'm kind of pressed they didn't juice Randy Moss more? Like, obviously, this card would be disgusting if they juiced him up, but I don't know. Randy Moss is one of my favorite players of all time, so anytime we get a Randy Moss card, I'm going to pick him up. This one, though, not looking too good. Darrelle Revis, though, getting another champion item here. And this card, holy shit. This, Champ Bailey. Yeah, Champ Bailey's got to count his days because Darrelle Revis, wow. 90 speed, 89 zone, and 90 man coverage, 86 press, 198 pounds. Yeah, count your days, champ. Terrell Suggs looks like he's another limited time we got coming with Most Feared Drop 2, I would assume. 87 speed, 90 block shed, 91 power move, 85 finesse move, 6'3", 86 excel. He looks worse than Micah, to be 100% honest with you guys, but doesn't look bad. It's an outside linebacker, though. Typically, outside linebackers aren't that crazy. Deebo Samuel, another champion here you guys can see here. 90 speed. They gave Deebo 90 speed. Who's faster? Deebo Samuel or Randy Moss? You guys let me know down below. I'm taking Randy Moss. Prime Randy over pretty much 99% of the world. I think Tyreek Hill might have him. 90 short route running, though, 89 medium, and 87 deep route running on Deebo Samuel. Jalen Johnson, shout out to Chicago. 90 speed, 91 zone, 88 man coverage, 89 press. Holy shit, part 2 looks like it's going to absolutely cook. These are the legends. We'll take a look at them in a second. I just think the animation behind it's so cool. Shout out MUT Leaks for all of this. These animations behind the actual reveals, they're going above and beyond. They're making my day. They're making your guys' day. Anything else we missed here, though, today? Doesn't look like it. I guess we can take a look at this right here, though. These are all of the suspected most feared players coming. You guys can see Bijan Robinson will probably be a part 3 player, maybe a part 2. Lamar Jackson, Von Miller, Deebo, Nico Collins, Jamel Dean, Nick Bolton. Nick Bolton's core elite had 85 speed day 1 of MUT. This card is going to be gross. Chris Jones, Tariq Woolen, Evan Ingram. Evan Ingram also going to be really fast. Looks like we got a lot of really good things to drop with the rest of Most Feared. Honestly, fellas, this Most Feared drop has been one of, if not the best Most Feared drops ever. And we still have 2 more parts to come. I'm definitely excited. And the last thing we got to talk about tonight is the official legend reveals. Now, obviously, we've seen these cards. Shout out MUT Leaks, but we now have their official stats. Ray Lewis, 91 overall, limited time, middle linebacker. Wow. 88 speed, 88 excel, 90 tackle, 87 block shed, 92 hit power, 75 man coverage is why I said, wow. That's kind of shitty. Everything else on this card does look really good. He has one key stat over 91. I was going to say over 90. 91. I don't know. This card doesn't look too special. 75 zone, also kind of like, why? Vince Wilfork going to be interesting. Obviously, 69 speed is not good, but he's just massive. So taking up space in the middle, that's what you want your DTs to be able to do. And well, Vince Wilfork will be able to do that, but like 84 power move, 55 finesse move, it kind of sucks. Last but not least, though, Fred Taylor. All right, finally a good card. 90 speed, 88 excel, 86 carry, 90 break tackle, 90 truck, and 89 change of direction with 76 catching. So they went 1 for 3 this week on dropping actual usable legends. Yeah, really mid-drop. Fellas, that is everything we got tonight. As always, I appreciate each and every single one of you. If there's anything you got confused on with Most Feared, let me know down below, and I will happily let you guys know what I'm thinking about it. Also, if there's any Most Feared or any video in general you want to see me make, also let me know down below. I want to make videos that you guys want to watch. Coming up the rest of the weekend, though, we'll probably talk about the best factions to build and then something with the fear currency. And if there's anything else you guys want to see me cook up, obviously, just let me know and we can get it done. But until tomorrow morning when Legend, kind of a shitty legend drop, whenever it does go live, unfortunately 10:30 a.m. Eastern time, if no delays, we'll have everything covered as well as the best free legends to pick up. It's also Tennessee, Alabama day tomorrow, so let's lock in, let's have a night, and I'll catch you boys later. Peace, gents, have a good one.